Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play.
My good people, now welcome back to Anointed Lady TV. Welcome back to your #1 channel for legit news on politics and many other cocoa with the soap. For this our green white green country will be Nigeria. As usual, we don't come back with breaking news, we don't come back with updates, we don't come back with fresh report we go like share give the general public. And the cocoa now be say the Federal High Court today for inside Abuja don't give the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, the last chance making enter in defense for the terrorism charges where the Nigerian government don't plaster against them. As the hearing come up on Tuesday, will be the 4th day of November for inside this year 2025, the trial judge, Justice James Omotosho, can start by narrating the summary of how the matter don't go since the year 2015 with the matter for start. The judge can they give men say the reason why he give the background now so that everybody could know how far with the matter don't go and how it reach where they day for inside court on that Tuesday. After that, the judge can call Nnamdi Kanu, man will be the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, to make him come outside and make him come start in defense. Surprisingly, Nnamdi Kanu can stand up and he can insist, just like he been do for the last hearing date, say he no get any valid charges against him. Nnamdi Kanu still plaster on his decision, say nobody fit use any law wey no dey written down for any law book for inside the country of we nation Nigeria to take try anybody for inside that same country. So he can ask the court to tell him the law under which the federal government they try him, because there is no law like that. That kind of law, they exist for we country Nigeria. And normally that alone suppose don't scatter the trial. Nnamdi Kanu constant proceed further. They ask the court, may then dismiss him on that Tuesday because he know they go back to detention for crime when no dey for any law book of this our country. Now, sake of this development, the counsel to the federal government, they go by the name Adeboyega Awomolo, he can yarn say all the answers to Nnamdi Kanu questions e dey for inside the charges where him don't plead not guilty when the trial be start first. Oga Awomolo constant tell the court say Nnamdi Kanu been serve them with one piece of paper where according to Nnamdi Kanu na motion to support him argument say no valid charges dey against am. According to Oga Awomolo, man with the lawyer to the federal government, that piece of paper it dey very much useless because e no get stamp or signature. But however, them don't respond to all the 10 issues where the defendants being Nnamdi Kanu been raised, and then he can ask the court to adjourn for judgment. As the federal government, their lawyer yarn these levels finish sharply, Nnamdi Kanu stand up and he can ask him to make him speak to the records of the court and make him read out the charges against him, so that the court go fit determine whether such laws they exist, and if they know they exist, then the court suppose discharge him, make him go house. Then Justice James Omotosho come put mouth for the matter. He said now he go determine the motion where Nnamdi Kanu file and the response by the prosecution for the final written address stage. That is when time don't reach for judgment. Now they go hear the judgment, no be now. And then once again, the trial judge, Justice James Omotosho, can call Nnamdi Kanu to make him enter his defense. But Nnamdi Kanu, being Nnamdi Kanu, he can't stand up the yarn, say he dey very much amazed and at the same time he dey astonished. Say the court they ask him to enter defense for matter wey no dey exist for law. And then he can quote section 36(12) of the constitution where they talk say they no fit convict person for offense where the law no know. Now for those of my countrymen wey no to understand wetin dey sup, permit me to sharply explain. Say normally when a security agency like the DSS, EFCC or police arrest a suspect, they will carry am go court. If you be say that suspect now give RIP to a fellow country person, that offense now wetin our constitution also call murder, and 1 or 2 punishments then they involved. Now in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, wetin they try talk for inside court be say in the eyes of our constitution, he never commit any offense at all. So therefore, he no suppose dey for inside court the answer to nobody. But even after the explanation, even after he don't quote many sections for our constitution, nobody is listening. But the judge for this case, man, they go by the name Justice James Omotosho, can they remind Nnamdi Kanu, say the issue of conviction never arise for this stage of the trial, but now for the final written address stage. Once again, Justice James Omotosho can ask the defendant being Nnamdi Kanu, and this time around, in the ask him in the name of God Almighty, make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu put in defense or make him tell the court say he no wan call witnesses. The trial judge now dey let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dey know say e dey very important for somebody to give oral testimony on oath about the issue of extraordinary rendition wey the defendant don dey claim since, because dem no fit raise am only by affidavit. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still no gree. He continue to dey insist say dem dey try to stampede am, dem dey try to force am to enter defense. Him na come start to dey raise him voice, him dey hala, him dey insist say him no dey go back to de ten tion after this level come play out finish. The lawyer to the government, lawyer Awomolo, come dey tell the judge make him stop to dey act like bishop, say him na judge, make him no dey beg the defendant make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the name of God. So him na come ask the court to adjourn for judgment. Last Justice James Omotosho come adjourn the matter to the 5th day of November for this year 2025 for the defendant to enter his defense or make him forfeit his right to call forth defense. Sake of this adjournment, sake of this development, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come dey comot for court, and as him dey comot, him dey continue to dey protest say no charge dey against am. Why be say dem dey carry am dey go back to de ten tion? Now, for those of my countrymen wey never get the updates, permit me to sharply let you know say during the period of time wey the human rights activist Omoyele Sowore bin dey lead protest #free Nnamdi Kanu now, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra himself, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, bin sack his own lawyers, and sake of that decision, many be talk negative while many talk positive. Many yarn say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no know wetin dey do, men wey be dey try to help am, he don go sack them, while many come dey even dey hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in high regard. They can't even respect the man the more. Ever since then, my good people, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don dey represent himself for inside court. Now this na the information wey I wan share give the general public. Anyhow the matter be you for body, or if you be say you get contributions, no let anybody or anything stop or intimidate you. Feel free make you drop am inside our comment section. Once again, now we be Anointed Lady TV. Now they like give una legit news on politics and many other koko wey dey sup for inside this our green white green country wey be Nigeria. Now if you be say you like this report, if you be say you like this update and you go like to dey receive more, then sharply make you subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to put on the notification bell. The reason why it is very important be say as we dey bring more legit dey come your side, then you go first receive the update and you go even get am sharp. And also try make you dey share our news, dey give your family and friends so that them go know wetin dey happen for inside we nation Nigeria. Now me dey go get more news, me dey go get more reports, me dey go gather more information for you, my good people. Try make you no go anywhere.